know say you get where belle go pain you reach. You go come dey think say not be normal belle pain. You go come dey think say they worry you. You understand? So the way the matter be now for Nigeria, it be like say something not dey okay. You don't understand? So all these pastors when they pray, all this imam and all this igbe, all these juju, jasmine, everything, why did they won't let this country kaput? Why una they won't make Nigeria, great Niger, kaput? Why? Una don't enjoy Nigeria, join different things, use people to run things anyhow, enjoy finish. Una don dey old more than 60, 65, 70 years. Now una want to die and die the country join. This thing not good. All these old pastors, now all these things where they don't do, now all these young pastors copy. You understand? Because this thing now, it don't be like tradition for church. See, pastor must steer church members, even though they don't marry, in the name of the work of God as a man of God. Una go dey use opportunities as a spiritual leader till they run physical things, using your spiritual capacity to oppress people for your physical feeling. And as I know, there are too many fake pastors also in Europe. African pastors in Europe, 98% of them are fake. And among that 98% of them, 95% of that 98% are illiterates. Rape, homosexuality, lesbianism, or whatever ism that is going on now in the social media that has been like tradition in Africa is not our tradition. Today, I want to talk about this rape case when it go on around, not only in Nigeria, but in Africa. Remember that some weeks ago, a lady, a sister from Gambia, came out that the former president of the Gambia Republic, or whatever country it be, Gambia, that the former president raped her. This is because of this same sex thing. That is why God destroyed the Garden of Eden. He discharged everybody for the Garden of Eden. The same sex matter now destroy Sodom and Gomorrah. You dey get? The same sex matter now destroy Solomon, as wise as he was. The same sex matter now destroy Samson. That the same Samson that killed Goliath. That very powerful Samson. Now, the same sex matter, woman matter, now destroy a career. Remember that the same sex matter now almost destroy Tiger Woods' career. Remember that the same sex matter almost destroy Bill Clinton's career. The same sex matter almost destroy Ronaldo's career. And this the same rapist sex matter is what is going now around in Africa. So a Nigerian sister came up to the TV for an interview and gave a very sorrowful and exclusive rape story about a particular pastor in Nigeria. And I am very highly sad. Pastors, they rape. Priests, Catholic church pastors, are they call them? All this one when they always they do cross, they are rapists. Many of them, not only in Africa, also in Europe, many of them they rape. Teachers, African Europeans, they rape. Doctors, they rape. Who do you want us to trust? You guys should be, you are supposed to be professionals. Before we continue, I want you to watch the video. I don't want to say it's a complete video because I just got some piece of the video. Just try to see what this girl just said in her video. Listen to the story. Very sad, sorrowful story. We have not really punished somebody in Nigeria that we all see. Recently, it was announced that some soldiers wanted to commit mutiny or carry out mutiny somewhere, and they were sentenced to death by hanging. Something like this need to happen also in all these rape cases, kidnapping, and all these things, so that people will learn.
No mobile phone.
So before GSM?
Yes. I didn't know, and it came to my house. My house then was, the gates opened. The living room is where you just knock the door and someone will come downstairs and open the door. And this time my mom had traveled with my younger sister. It was just myself and one of my elder sister that was at home, and my house, like a duplex, was a duplex so big that if you're in a room upstairs down, you won't know what's going on downstairs, things like that. So I came down normally the way I come down, it was like 6:30 to 7. It was pretty early.
Right.
I was still in my nightwear. I was wearing a gown, my nightwear, and I heard the knock. Who is that? Pastor Biodo. I was first of all like, I couldn't say anything. Like, what's this time?
So early?
But immediately I just opened the door. He just pushed me. He didn't say anything. He didn't utter any word. He just pushed me to one of the chairs in my living room, and I saw him like he was removing his belt. So I was like, what? He just said, keep quiet, do what I want you to do, and you'll be fine. So at this point, really, a whole lot was just going on in my head, because it was more like someone that I had put up here that I felt was really, really concerned about me. I had already filled him in the place of like a father that could speak to me, guide me. He was there about to do something I did not believe, and then when I was just about to react, he just covered my mouth. And when he covered my mouth, it was just like, Usola, listen to me and you'll be fine. Just do what I want you to do. I didn't struggle. I just left him, and he brought out his pennies, and I was wearing a nightgown. I was wearing pants, pulled down my pants, and that was how he found difficulty to enter, but he just kept, I was like grunting, I would cry, I was just doing a whole lot of mixed feelings and all that, and he eventually penetrated, even blood dropped on the floor. And at that point, he finished what he wanted to do. He had an orgasm and he zipped up. He left me there. I just sat on the floor and he went out. So when he went out, sorry, just hold on a minute.
So take your time. Take your time. Take your time.
Because the thing, this particular time, as it looks like something that just happened, like an event, but a whole lot are damaged within me. As in, I don't even know how to define it. A whole lot. He entered his car. All I saw was he came back and he brought Crest.
What is Crest? Toothpaste?
No, a drink then.
Mouthwash?
No, a drink.
Like a soft drink?
Yeah, like a soft drink.
Right.
It was Crest. It had green content.
Right. I do
Yeah.
remember. I think I remember.
Yes, so it was already opened. He had opened it and he just poured it in my mouth.
Why? I mean,
I don't know. So he poured it in my mouth and I had to just be swallowing it as he was pouring, swallowing it. And he finished and he was now tapping me like, you should be happy I'm the one that did this to you.
Okay.
So, and then he left. He said, I'll see you. He left. But I should be happy. That is the one that did it to you. There is a man of God that did this to me.
You should be happy that the man of God
disvirgined me. Sort of.
Okay, sorry. Let me be sure that I get this chain of events. And I'm sorry, because this is obviously a difficult thing.
Yeah, it's fine.
So you're saying that Pastor Biodun Fatoyinbo, and he was a pastor at this time.
Yes.
He has set up this church called COZA in Ilorin.
Yes, he was married. The wife had given birth.
Oh, and he had a child.
Yes, the wife had given birth to Shindara then.
Oh, right.
Very little baby.
Boy. And you were in the choir?
Yes.
That he'd like to be your spiritual father.
Yes.
And so based on that, he would come and visit you to help, encourage you and support you.
Yeah.
And then one morning, Biodun Fatoyinbo comes into your house at dawn at 7 a.m.
Yeah.
And without saying anything to you, when you open the door, he pushes you onto a chair.
Yeah.
He tells you to shut up.
Yeah.
And then he rapes you.
Yeah.
First he had said to you...
Yeah, because that was the second time it happened again.
So it happened twice?
It happened twice.
In 1 week?
In 1 week.
Does the rape by Biodun happen twice in 1 week?
Yes, in 1 week. So that day I entered the car, the white Benz.
So after you had said you were not going to go, he basically insisted that you had to go with him, that he would drop you off.
The wife was like, go now, Pastor just wants to drop you. I was
the wife
like,
didn't think to ask you, no, why are you so worried about going away?
She didn't. She just said, follow Pastor now. Pastor is going, just follow him, drop at the junction. So, because that was what I said, I would just drop at the junction of the house because it was quite a distance to walk from their house to where the taxi, you could get a taxi. So, entered his car with, there was a church member around then.
Right. Yeah, so, you mentioned that the church member had come in the morning.
Yes. So the church member actually just dropped off before we even got to the junction.
Right.
And then he was driving. I was in front. He was the one driving. He just changed, like he made a detour.
Immediately he dropped off this other church member, he just changes the route.
Yes, after we advanced to another level, like before we got to the main junction where I could get a taxi. And then I was like, Pastor, go and drop me at the junction. Can I come down? He was just smiling. And then he was just saying different things like, I am yours. You do what you want, what I tell you to do. And he just parked the car when he got there. At that moment, my heartbeat was very fast because I knew something was about to happen again. Something was about to happen again. There was nothing. I didn't even think of violence. I didn't think of hitting something. I didn't think of that. At that point, he came down from his car and opened the door, pulled me out.
This was on the main road?
Yes, somewhere with nobody was there, not on the main road.
Right,
yes.
Right. Entered gone off the main road.
Yes. We never even reached the main road.
Right, because you came from his house.
Yes,
so
we never reached. It was just the road to another place. Right. Anybody that knew Songo then was just full of bushes here and there. Houses were just beginning to be developed there. So he just parked and came out, pulled me. I told you. I wanted to do this to you in the house. You did not answer. That's how he bent me over. At the back of the car. Opened the door, then later on put me at the bonnet, like my hands like this. Then later on even just held my hands like this at the back. Held my hands like this, like I don't want to be cruel to you. Just answer me. Just give me what I want. So at that point I didn't even do anything again. I just allowed him.
So he raped you again?
Yes. So he did it there. And came. Was more or less like a slave now. So he did it there. He ejaculated and he put me in the car and started saying sweet things like, "Oh, Busola, I think I love you." Saying things, I didn't even say anything. I didn't say anything. He got home. He dropped me off. He said, "You'll be fine. That this thing is not a new thing." I told his ministers then that he mentioned it, that men of God do this.
The minute when you talk to his church, his fellow pastors in
yes,
the church,
later on.
they said men of God do.
Now you've seen the video by yourself. It's very unfortunate that things like this still happen, and I don't know how we want to go from here. I believe that the police will have to take control and have to come into the whole case and see how they can handle the case, because this case is going to disturb not only the government affairs but also the general public. I think ladies are really angry because out of 1,000 ladies that have been raped, only very few will come out, maybe up to 5 or 3. So they know, they feel this pain. I think a lot of ladies have been I've gone through things like this, and if you see the response of ladies online, it's very high. And I think they are very sad about the whole things that men have been doing to them for some long time. Pastors, preachers, and all these people that we should trust, all these guys that should be professionals, they are the guys that we shouldn't trust. So don't, this is a lesson, you know, to everybody. If you have a girl child or you have a sister like this, even brothers, small ones, take care of them. Don't trust your pastors, because most of them are pedophiles and they are fucking illiterates and they don't know what's going on. So they take advantage of everything they see. So don't trust anybody about leaving your kids with them, especially if they are females, because it's difficult. All these people, we cannot trust them. Even housemates, you don't trust them, because we've seen a lot of videos where they have been messed up. They mess the people they are supposed to take care of, so we don't trust them. Pastors, we don't trust them. Don't leave them. Don't trust your wife with your pastor. Don't try it. Not try them. Not trust your wife with your pastor. Unless if your pastor is a woman, maybe you can leave your wife around. But if your pastor is a man, bros, don't allow your pastor to the get meeting, do the prayer meeting runs, or calling, or going to the city to buy things together for some event in the church. Now from clap that they enter dance. So not allow those kind of things, then they come your side. You know, understand? If you want to work for church, because this is not about that you are a pagan or you are not a good Christian. If you want to do something for church, do it, but don't begin to put your family into jeopardy because you want to be a Christian. So in this case now, the way the sister they narrate the story, she did very sure of wetin happen. To my understanding, she remember exactly wetin happen for that 2 times when she say they rape her. You know, understand? But I can't see say the time when she give dey very long, or maybe her husband give her mind to talk now, which is okay. But make them try bring more evidence out so that we make somebody a scapegoat. You know, understand? Because this thing done too much. According to Charlie Boy, he say our mumu don't do.